cabinet crease.
Cobra has once again conscripted our partners at HasLab to create a classified series Cobra Rattler prototype. Consequently, we'll be starting our ranks, and I want you, for a noble campaign, you too can become a new recruit in the Cobra era and secure your very own 60-scale Cobra Rattler. With the swallowable autocars. Imagine taxiing down the runway. No time to wait for clearance from the tower. Pivot your articulating wings for that last Cobra Rattler veto liftoff. Don't have your own airplane hang out to accommodate the 32-inch wingspan. No need to fret. There's still adding a fantastic new feature allowing you to hold the wings open. Mars Industries technology with access back 360 degrees, features its own articulated control stick and light-up display for targeting those pesky attack hoppers. The twin cannons pivot up and down and are perfect for putting holes in G.I. Joe parachutes. This aircraft is truly a triumph, a masterpiece of destructive arts. Proudly exhibit your Cobra Rattler fleet on this exquisite display stand, also included in the base offering. Escort jets securely in standard flight, or add the attachment piece to post it in nosedive, take it off, or maintain by your left. The slide-out drawer of the display case can also snuff your accessories. Should orders exceed the first unlocked tier, all matters will receive free Cobra
Patches?
Squadron patches. Do your allegiances lead to the fearsome fangs, or perhaps the fly swatters?
Is that as bad as the bones for the wrinkle?
All for the low price of $500.
To staff the turret. And last but certainly not least, our third unlock adds an exclusive Valaverse pilot figure whose will be part of the classified series numbering sequence. Don't come crying to me if you
No, I haven't seen this yet. I've been walking around the con. The patches thing is a total cop-out. It's not a tier. Guys, share that link out, please.
HasLab campaign. This is the longest HasLab launch video we have ever done because there were so many features in this thing we couldn't cut it down. So please, if you would mind, a round of applause for everything on the development team.
So $325.
Huh?
$325.
I'm not getting it. Do you want it?
Okay, so I'm implying that we're all friends and we treat our panel opportunities as an extended friendship time, and that's what also makes us a little random.
Oh my god.
Alright, so we are going to spend the next 10 minutes talking about the Cobra HasLab campaign before the Cobra Rattler HasLab campaign before we move on. Does that sound good? Excellent. It wasn't really like a you have an option, it's what's happening. The illusion of choice. So we are going to start with Eitan down at the end because the Rattler is his baby, and he has done an absolutely phenomenal job. He came to one of our first kind of review meetings with the most thorough presentation of any item at Hasbro I have ever seen in my entire life. All of the detail, all of the greeble, and we all just kind of sat there and went, wow. It was amazing. So Eitan, tell us a little bit about your plan, baby.
So the way this started was we had a fan council, and I have to say everything starts with a fan.
No ways.
Fans who told us exactly what they wanted from this. And they spoke from their hearts, they spoke from their memories. It was like 1984 again in their imaginations. And they were beseeching us to, achieve certain features in a way that just perfectly matched their expectations from their childhood. When they were playing with it on the floor, I think that's probably how a lot of you guys felt. And so we, in the beginning, we did think maybe we would stretch this to be really like a military jet rigged out with like really intense new look, very different aesthetic. But the fans said, no, we achieved the Rattler that we had when we were kids, just fully realize it in a magical and exciting new way for us as adults. And so that's where the design started, and I think that's where it ended. The jet is also like a 2.0 version of all the different features that you could have ever wanted when you were a kid, right? So the wings, they do the VTOL. There's there's the blast effects that go up against it. When you close it out on that cool stand, it really does look like it's going to take off directly straight up into the air from an aircraft. And the bombs and missiles, everything is fully realized on there. Like, so in the beginning, it was like more generalized little bombs, and there were fewer of them. Now we've got way more, and each one is really emblematic of an actual bomb that could be on a plane. So we took cues from reality. We tricked out the cockpit with lights in a way that, of course, wasn't in 1984, and gunner headlights. A lot of the infographics on the cockpit are like air to ground type infographics, and the ones in the gunner are like air to air. For the gunner figure, there's realism with the engines. It looks like a real turbofan engine with spinning blades in front. Actual details of like combustion, of air compression, where it comes out in the back.
It looks like a comic book.
Really cool blast effects, which you guys come to expect, but that really make it come to life. And, amazing when you set it up like in a dogfight with the dragonfly. And I think when it's put up against the dragonfly, it really does look like there's a story between the two.
Okay, and at this pause point, I realized I forgot to say something. Our very, very generous partners at Skybound have printed special Ashton editions of a G.I. Joe comic that you will now be holding in your hands as they are being passed. Phenomenal. If you are not caught up on the Energon universe, what are you doing with your spare time? But just want to
Why
make
is
sure that you are
Patches
all
a
aware
tier?
of what on earth is this thing I mean? I didn't know that was just me forgetting to say something about it. So, everybody say thank you, Skybound. Thank you. John, please continue. I apologize.
So I think one of the things that's really special about when we kicked this thing off, Gaetan, was that he said, you know what, I had a Rattler when I was a kid, and that thing was hard to put in a toy box. So one of my things I mentioned was like, look, you can jam-pack this thing with features, it's just got to fit on a standard collector's shelf. And Dan, this guy didn't figure it out, and he was able to work with our amazing engineering team to make it happen. This thing also has spring-loaded landing gears too, right? Wow. And a fully decked out lighted interior. 3 fully formed incredible figures designed by the incredible Leonard Benzica and realized completely in their color scheme by Tony. So this is a complete offering. And as with other HasLabs, this thing is really built on the hopes and dreams of everyone in this room, not just the 80s fans, but the modern Class 5 fans of today. Thank you very much, Gaetan, for that incredible product.
I don't think so, Junkie. Well, maybe.
So just to clarify, we know that this is quick. So what you will see from us at other points in the campaign is we'll do a video with a little bit more details. Maybe this week, if Kevin says that there's time. Kevin giving us the thumbs up. So we will do an additional video kind of talking more about the design and development of the Rattler that will go up on HasLab's YouTube later this week. So we have a lot of really great stuff to get through. So last thoughts on the Rattler campaign, gentlemen. Do we think this is going to be the fastest funding G.I. Joe HasLab? Keeping in mind that the his tank was 8 hours and 23 minutes, but who's counting? We do, for the record, G.I. Joe does hold the record for the 2 fastest funding.
I think the Joe fandom might be one of the best fandoms out there. Second one about Transformers. First and second Transformers get Joe.
Alright, perfect. And so just as a reminder, going back to the Rattler HasLab campaign, also as a reminder, doesn't matter when you back in the campaign, your card isn't getting charged until 11:59 p.m. on September 9th. So you may as well back it now to help us, continue our record. And then we have the 3 fastest funding HasLabs all time. Alright, so now we're going to go to the pre-order portion of our day, and we actually have a special guest who is going to be joining us on stage, who is hiding in the back hallway.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Sarge, would you mind joining us?
You. What I call an open view. One thing he did tell you is, retreat! The biggest word is okay. We're going to have to retreat a lot. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
There's one big sergeant slaughter what he used to be. And that is the #1 selling boys toy in the world. I'll take up a lot of your time, but when I joined Hasbro in 1985, they were kids. I became the #1 top-selling toy in a matter of months. I'll never forget, we had a mail away where you called in a special number, and we got a recording of Sergeant Slaughter to give you a special secret code number. And when you turned that secret code number in on your telephone, they gave you an address and told you how to get a Sergeant Slaughter action figure. But you couldn't buy the Sergeant, you had to earn it. And I got a call from, I believe it was Bob Crosby. I think that was the gentleman that called me and he said, Sergeant, we got a problem. I said, oh, what is it? Figure I should have fired. He said, we got a problem with the action figure. We ordered 300,000. I said, oh. No, we need 3 million. You need 3 million? That's the problem? Well, the problem is there's going to be a lot of boys and girls waiting for a long time at their mailbox for their starting to slaughter. Anyway, I know we got a lot of work to do here. Mind if I sit in and listen?
Not in a million dreams I could ever imagine as a kid when I imagine I'm sitting here on stage with famous Sergeant Slaughter. Everybody give him a big round.
General Trump called me the other day,
Oh,
asked me if I considered running for vice president. I said, I like you, General, but I don't want to take any time to pay out with Hasbro.
So, Sergeant isn't just joining us today. You actually have a very subtle, and not just sorry, let me start over. We love having Sergeant. There is also a purpose behind Sergeant being here, other than just, being awesome. Yes,
he said Trump asked him to be the vice president.
We are going to start out with the newest item joining the Transformers collaboration.
Oh, there it is. Triple T as Cup. Just like it's Chad said like a year ago.
The famous veteran of the Autobots Cup joining forces with G.I. Joe and the ever awesome Sergeant Slaughter and Leatherneck. He's able to transform as they convert into an incredible Triple T tank, which is chock full of features, just as you remember from the 1980s. It includes one special feature. The back of the Triple T coming up to actually have places for your G.I. Joes to stand and battle. Yo, Chuck!
And both figures are brand new. All brand new soap. A little bit so they feel a little cleaner. This is modern soaping. So we're really excited to get one. Samples are looking awesome. We just can't wait to get the tea guys.
And Sarge, how does it feel to once again return to the glory of the original 1980 Sergeant Slaughter Owen figures? Pretty good?
Golden style. And keep Terminator.
So the Triple T is such an absolute classic from the G.I. Joe line that we couldn't wait to get it back in for modern toy collectors. And what a better way to do it than by partnering with our friends on the Transformers team and making sure that Sergeant Slaughter is back in yet another form for the kids of today. And let's be real, the adults of today who enjoyed this toy when it was originally out to collect and enjoy. So this item is the exception to our pre-order timing rule. This is going to be pre-ordering with the other Transformers items that we will be putting up for pre-order at the Transformers panel. It's happening tomorrow at 6 o'clock in this.
Thank you, Cursive Fenrir.
So no excuses. You already know
Thanks for that super chat.
So the Triple T is going to be going up for pre-order next Tuesday. I want to say that's July 30th. Does somebody want to tell me if I'm wrong? Oh, I did not. Fabulous. At our standard 1 p.m. Eastern time. Does that sound good? Excellent. Perfect. All right. Perfect. So Sarge's going to hang out with us while we speedily run through the other items in this deck.
Quick details.
Yes, quick details. We're going fast.
Okay.
Yeah. So actually, you know what I'm going to do? Each one of you gets to talk about one item.
Oh.
I know everyone's trying something new. Yeah, we're really going to be about this one. I'm hoping that we'll leave a little bit of time for questions. Okay, so first up for our other pre-order items, that's right. 60th anniversary is going to be continuing. First up, we have our new sniper.
We're falling into the line. We always want to do a ghillie suit, and it's a full fabric ghillie suit with like a shaggy kind of fabric to simulate foliage of those little figures. You see, she completely disappears in the scene. It's awesome.
I'm not gonna yell that.
There's an awesome kid out. You can swap the heads out for true building. Just a really cool figure. Happy to get her in line. The 60th anniversary is really cool, and we just want to keep on building on it. So hope you guys enjoy it.
Perfect. That was very exciting. All right.
No, Talker's not here.
Tony, you up for next?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so next up, continuing our 60th anniversary set. That's right, it is our new Halo jumper.
Super proud of this one. As you guys may know, if you watch the live streams, you guys to stress me out with the amount of camo we put on these figures from head to toe. Really cool transparent, of course. We got camo on that. You
What's
see
that?
about a quarter of that parachute. So
Okay.
there's a backpack. Do not throw it off your fridge or your house. It is not a functional backpack.
They just told me I couldn't stream.
Feel free. Continuing that 60th anniversary line. So hope you guys like it.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Oh, the backpack opens up.
They look excellent. All right, so next up, we are coming right along. This is on
Yeah, I wonder why they said that to me and not the other guys streaming.
John, you want to talk about our friends Coral and Falcon?
Yeah, you guys. Some of you guys might be fans of Falcon, and you may remember that Falcon has come out line before. We are always listening to your comments, and the incredible one. And I think they use this as an opportunity to give him a little bit of a makeover. Look how handsome he is. He's a handsome Not only is he cool looking, but he's also ready to take on Cobra. And he does it with the help of the amazing Coral. Coral comes to us from the actionforce world, the UK. Any UK fans out there? A couple of them. There you go.
We love Action Force!
What's great about Coral is that her outfit matches perfectly within the Night Force colorway. So this is a great feedback to have, and a great way to pump up your forces. And if you're a fan of Falcon, another way to collect it.
Also, it's with a troop build as well. We're going to get a night force troop building in there, so you can take your own kind of customized, just like old stuff.
That's right.
Rumor has it he's been head swapped too.
That was on purpose. All right, so I
Just keeping it real, Greg.
talk about his favorite ever. So next up, so reveal it really quick. Star Duster is going to be joining G.I. Joe class. I go, oh, this would be a helpful note to say that Star Duster is also pre-order book. So for our 60th anniversary figures and Coral and Falcon, those items will be going up for pre-order tomorrow at 5 p.m. I want to say Eastern time? Maybe.
Maybe tomorrow I have to
We all do that. So there is currently a video coming up on Hasbro Pulse. It's a recap of this panel, and all of my pre-order times are correct in that. But our person who I was looking off screen at while we were doing that video and talking very slowly about pre-order timing so that I can get a thumbs up, please.
yeah, it was also on collecting.
So let's say 5 p.m. Eastern time and see what happens. So Starduster is going to be a special exception to this rule. So Starduster is going to be our Hasbro PulseCon exclusive item for G.I. Joe. Hasbro PulseCon scheduled to return for its fifth year on Spooky Friday the 13th in September.
Very scary.
Very scary. We'll have it. Maybe all get to wear Halloween costumes for the whole show. That'd be fun. You don't look very excited about that. You should see some of Lenny and Tony's Halloween costumes. They're phenomenal.
Amazing.
They've won best couple costume.
Love spikes in that costume.
Yeah,
Love spikes.
love sex. So Stardust again is going to be available for ordering during Hasbro PulseCon, which will be on September 13th of this year. Sound good? Alright, so Lenny, you should take this one because this is something you've been excited about
I've
for
been talking about it for years. But here it is.
So, next up, it's road pig.
We've been talking about it for years. Everyone asks us what figure do you want to make? Road pick. And we have a glass working on this one. I wanted him to feel a power lifter. He's gigantic. Roadblock has to look up to him. But we felt we needed to give him a little bit more of an edge because why not? So we have the skulls. He has the center block hammer, but as a kid, I was like, that's gonna break. Like one shot. So we gave him the bore hammer that he comes with so he can upgrade to that. And Raucous is like a pit bull mix, so it was a giant pit bull, which is pretty awesome. And then there's a lot of customization with this one. He comes with this helmet that goes on that makes him look like a giant pig man, so it looks even scarier. Really fun to work on it. I'm rambling a little bit right now.
Look, you're doing a really good job.
Thank you.
Talk about the good boy face.
Oh yeah, it's a good boy face and a bad boy face on all dogs in G.I. Joe. We'll do that until we stop making dogs, which is never. So always a good boy face. We put him super far, we pushed him, he's huge, he probably does up 1,000 pounds, he's awesome.
I don't know, Sarge, what do you think about this guy?
Sorry, you can take it. Easy, yeah.
So Road Pig and Rockets will be going up for pre-order tomorrow at, let's say, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Figure out if I'm wrong.
I think 5 is the number of the panel today.
I think it's either 5 p.m. Eastern or 5 p.m. Pacific. I just don't remember which time zone it is because we're switching between time zones. But you know what? I am looking at my team's messages now. So hey team, if anybody can hear me at home, would you mind putting it in the team's chat if I'm wrong or not? Appreciate you all.
Liar.
All right, so Tony.
Anyone expect this one? Having the best kept secret this weekend. Ready for them here from Hong Kong? Anyways, this is Raptor. Lenny did an incredible job of kind of modernizing them with some really cool tech, taking it out of the Birdman category, but also still a Birdman. Yeah, the helmet is removable. Really cool movement. Then we want to talk about movement on the wings because
Oh yeah,
better at that than me.
we actually studied how falcons move their wings, so we wanted to do it so we could do it in full dive. And falcons do full dive with 200 miles an hour. Sorry. You can close out. Look at the next image. You can see what we really wanted to do was make the able to like protect himself on the So you can see the posability is so paramount in design. We went crazy with this one, poor soldier. We really worked this one. But it came out awesome. We're super excited about it. So, and you know, like the falcon design of the hood, like it's wild, it's crazy, and it was awesome to get along.
And many thanks to D-Mac, who is watching this from home, because I banned him from being at Comic-Con this year because his wife is very pregnant. I want to be here when the baby's going to be born. Hi, Ben. So he confirmed 5 p.m. Eastern time for pre-orders. Great. We were right. Perfection. So, Raptor. We love it when Tony comes to us and is like, hey, so for those digital renders, I can actually fit that all on a square image. Can we do a rectangle?
Sure about Carmen's wife.
Yeah, he needs business. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Promise?
He is a lawyer, after all.
Yeah.
He does need business. He is, technically. That's what he has on the file card from the original thing.
Yeah.
This guy's a goat.
What do you guys think about the update? We like it?
When he does your taxes, is he in the full outfit?
Yeah, we hope so.
Can you imagine walking into an accountant's office and that's what you see?
He's got a bird's eye view of your economy. I'm here all day, no.
Alright, well, unfortunately, we're not gonna top that at any point.
No,
That
I'm
was
gonna.
peak dad joke for your day. Phenomenal. So next up is our Steel Core versus Twilight Guard 2-pack. Check this out.
Yeah, so we know some of you fans out there are later generation fans. The Goldhead Steel Core guy is really your generation. So we wanted to make sure we put that out there. But we also wanted to have a character in there and make it a versus pack. So we put in a Shadow Crimson Guard.
Twilight Guard.
What's that?
The Twilight.
Oh, it's Twilight Guard. See, I'm not even cool. Change that around a little bit. Change it around a little bit,
I
yeah.
don't think a new character goes through like a copy process and like goes in the game message.
So you'll see a full assortment of
Thank you, Mark.
things. Yeah, so this is a great crew builder, fully decked out with a suite of weapons and armaments. So crew build away.
Oh, forgot to hit the.
Well, there's surprise.
Secondary.
Another colorway of the Crimson Guard, but we didn't want to just do straight up black figure, so we had the purples in there and the arms and the fabricate. We want to feel a Twilight feel at the end of the day, or beginning of the day sort of thing.
Perfect. All right, so that concludes our pre-order section of our panel. Just really weird because usually this is the end. So I'm really calibrating the right. All right, so again, pre-orders are going to be launching at 5 p.m. Eastern time for all of those items, with the exception of our Triple T tank, that is a Transformers collab that will be launching at 1 p.m. So Transformers items launching at 1 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday, July 30th. Starbucks is going to be our full-time exclusive on September 13th. And then everybody else is pre-ordering tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Go. All right, so lightning round. Render reveals.
The Cobra Claw, we need to get it in there. It's coming out awesome, we're pretty far along on it. It's fully decked out, it can hold multiple figure sizes, there's actually a zip tie on the belt that holds the finger on. So you can put a roadblock in there, you can put figures, it's a lot. This got wing dampeners, the size of the wings go up, all of the landing gear comes up so you can fly and you can land, which is pretty awkward way to land, but Cobra's got an interesting design methods. Super fun, but that's come back. Excited to get along.
Perfect. Good lightning round. Nice. All right. Coming soon to toy pre-order review. Next up, Tony.
Oh, baby, love that. You said you made it, you're doing a 5 o'clock shadow on his neck. So, first neck here in the line?
Think you landed it, or you just keep on putting out the shadow on the next?
That's what I know.
Yeah.
Super excited about this guy, lots of camo. He's got the shooting range glasses, those 2 removable, so you can get a cool look for him. And he's got his iconic bracelet as well.
And fists, the punch cool, really.
Yeah. Any Marines in the audience?
All right, and John, last round reveal for you.
So Lenny did an incredible job on this guy, not only bringing to life Xandar, but also kind of bringing that almost apocalyptic Mad Max Fury Road feel to this guy, while still maintaining a lot of the 1980s weirdness in this guy, like the pop top and all the other, the face paint, the pink bandana. Vicious, and I think there's a couple other little details on you want to point them out.
Yes, he's wearing, Professor Rana's jacket different scarf made from that. How to play around with some of his detail by adding the skulls. It's like they're demon skulls, because skulls are cool, but demon skulls are cooler. He's got a jacket on so it can be protected. His pistol will load onto the jacket. Pretty fun design. I was excited to get in the line. It's so crazy looking. And he's got that like glam apocalyptic feel, which kind of brings like pop color. You know? There are chest stars underneath his jacket.
Ready to take on the
Good question. Good question.
Alright, so we have 4 name only reveals that we're going to go through at the speed of light. My franchise partner Michael is texting me to remind me to tell you something about comics, and then you have like 5 minutes for Q&A. We're in. Okay, ready? Speed round. Name only reveals. Up first.
Heavy duty.
So this meeting will be going to classified line in some capacity. We don't know exactly what capacity. You'll find out soon-ish. Good enough. Alright, and then the next 3 are going to be reveals for our retro cardback line. So first up, we've got our... Yep. Second up, probably one of the characters we actually get one of the highest of gems for on retro cardback, which I'm surprised by.
Something that you guys know about shirtless and mustaches, you know?
I don't know, Sarge. What do you think about this guy?
And our retro card Bibles. They're all kind of looks like
And we almost forgot this one in the recap video too, but you know, we love the puppy and the G.I. Joe line, so.
The doggo's come out awesome. It's gonna be sick. I can't wait.
And you might put a note in the slides for me because he did this deck while I was working on the booth. And thank you, B-Mac.
Thank you, B-Mac.
Is that longer will not be retro cardback, they will give you full classified treatment as a figure and hat set. So just in case, he actually wrote me notes. He's wildly thorough. This is incredible. I never write notes. I just pretend like I know what I'm doing. So he says, just in case you were on the fence about a Rattler, let's give you a preview of the packaging in which the Cobra Claw. You know you dominate the skies, and you're going to be sad if you don't have a Rattler to play along with your glider. So if you weren't convinced before, you should be now. And then please give I know that we've been here, you're very, very lucky to be representative of our development team, our graphics team, our brand writing team, everybody on G.I. Joe Classified specifically, well, all of them, everybody who works on the brand, but Julie and Stacey on the graphics team, Mark, our brand director, worked incredibly hard behind the scenes to bring in all of the packaging and beautiful online listings that you know and love for Classified. So if you wouldn't mind, I'm happy to know they're all listening right now. If you wouldn't mind saying thank you.
Don't forget our engineer, Matt.
Matt needs to go around.
Yeah.
Matt will go around.
Absolutely, yes. We have many Matts on our team. We have a Matt who's our sculptor, who is an absolute legend, and Matt Cohen, who works in our art studio, who designed the diorama downstairs. Oh my God, I always didn't forget about that. Oh, this smells. You all would have been very upset with me.
Very sad.
Very upset. So I'm going to do this part first before I forget. And then here is, I don't know, something real mysterious.
What the heck is that?
We're not actually sure what this is, but feel free to guess, and we'll learn more about this later. One absolutely unrelated to this, is literally utterly possible.
Friggin' bear?
6:30 tonight, please feel free to join us in the Astro for a special unveiling of our HasLab Rattler model that will be placed with great ceremony and pomp and circumstance in our very empty HasLab podium in the booth. So we'll have the acrylic top off of the pedestal for 30 minutes until the end of the campaign for you to get the prettiest pictures possible in life. And it'll be a good time. All right, so with that, we've got a rockin' 10 minutes left. We did great for us. This is incredible.
All new record.
We really don't. So before we turn it over to Q&A, are there any last points any of us would like to make? My last point is fairness figure of the Rattler, all new tooling, no tooling reviews. Yep,
She's got swallowable hair. She's got white hair on her. She's an awesome figure. Actually, that whole Baroness is done. For me, that portrait is like, that's what Baroness is supposed to look like. So I'm very happy to figure it. You know, can't wait to have the actual lessons.
John, hey Tom, sorry, any last points?
No, I just wanted to thank all of you fans out there. You know, I'm wearing a shirt right now that is from 2007. It says 25th anniversary on the sleeve. Some of you guys in the audience, you might have been along on this G.I. Joe ride since then, and some of you are brand new to the audience. I just wanted to reach out and say thank you to each and every single one of you. Thank you for your loyalty to our brand. Thank you for being a collector, and thank you for keeping our brand alive, not just within your hearts, but within the hearts of your children and family as well. Yo, Joe.
So, we've got like 8 whole minutes for Q&A. Anybody got questions? Come up to the microphone, expediently but politely, please. As a reminder, we cannot comment on any upcoming figures that have not been announced yet. Not how we roll. All right, new friend, what is your question?
Do you think it's likely that the HasLab will continue to see alternating Cobra Joe, or is there other factors that come into play that might affect that?
Super solid question. Never know what the future may bring, but
Other way.
I remember the thing. All right, next new friend.
Question, it's changing the character.
Let me know if anyone walks out.
Changing the living, so we're wondering where we see whether it's a joke or something. Like on my bottom, when we look in the Cobra Rattler,
Great question. Who knows what the future may bring for us? I know you keep trying to trip me up and think I'm just going to say something and you're real excited.
I'm not asking any questions.
Who knows where the future may bring any of our G.I. Joe characters? Nothing's off the table. Thank you. Next new friend.
Thanks for coming out, great presentation. My question is, the Marvel team has done like troop builders dedicated, like the Skrull and the Hydra soldiers. Is that something that would be a possibility for past troop builders and Cobra officers?
Yeah, we've done that with the Viper 2 activity, certainly nothing that's off the table.
Yep. Excellent answer. Perfect. Thank you so much. You never know what the future may bring. I know, right?
Answering these future figures questions are hard. You're gonna have to do that stuff on the rest.
Be careful, the next person who you ask that question might get put in the flush.
Next new friend.
Hello. I have a question about, a two-part question about an item revealed for Yojo June, that being the Nemesis Immortal that was suspiciously absent. Any idea when we can expect to maybe hear more about him?
That's such a great question. Do you know that you never know what the future may
Okay, and you notice that his design matched the Cobra Commander appearance in the comic. How tightly is that last time team with Skybound Comics?
We love those guys.
We've been working very tightly with them. We have meet back and forth and talk about, you know, what we do in the future, what they do in the future. It's actually an awesome partnership. So let's share with them.
All right, guys. I don't think there's anything else good that's going to happen. So let's hear it for Mrs. Laserpants for finishing this out. Later, guys.